Hello, welcome to Continuous of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Headline today. Leaders of Cần Thơ City chaired the conference to unify the content and program of the year-end session of the 10th Cần Thơ City People's Council. The National Action Month for HIV/AIDS from November 10 to December 10 with the theme Stop AIDS, Youth is Ready and World HIV/AIDS Prevention Control Day. Responding to the program National Focus Promotion Month in 2022 of the Ministry of Industry and Trade at Cần Thơ Supermarket, the City Department of Industry and Trade coordinated with relevant units to open the program with a Vietnamese goods and suburban promotion in 2022. Top news. On the afternoon of December 2nd, Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu, Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, cum Chairman of the City People's Council, and Mr. Trương Việt Trường, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, co-chaired the conference to unify the content and program of the year-end session of the 10th Cần Thơ City People's Council. At the meeting, the Standing People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Foreign Front Committee of the city agreed to expect the year-end regular session of the City People's Council to take place in 3 days from December 7 to December 9, 2022. It's expected that the City People's Council will consider and approve 44 documents and announcements submitted by the Standing Committee of People's Council, the People's Committee, the City's Foreign Front Committee, and the City's departments and agencies. Consider and decide to approve 15 proposals and draft resolutions submitted by the Standing People's Council and the City People's Committee at the meeting related to economic, cultural, social, national defense and security issues. Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu, Standing Vice Secretary of the City Party Committee, cum Chairman of the City People's Council, requested the City People's Committee and City Departments, agencies, and sectors to carefully prepare the contents of documents and statements attached to the draft resolution, decide ensure the quality, the right order and time for the year-end session of the City People's Council. Responding to the National Action Month for HIV/AIDS from November 10 to December 10 with the theme Stop AIDS, Youth is Ready and World HIV/AIDS Prevention Control Day on the morning of December 2nd in Cần Thơ City, the Drug Rehabilitation Facility in Hiệp Lợi Ward, ngã bảy Hậu Giang Province, Cần Thơ Department of Labor and Environmental Social Affairs organized many activities. In Cần Thơ City, HIV/AIDS Prevention Control task is paid attention to by the City Party Committee, People's Council, City People's Committee, and City Committee 138 at the city, leading and implementing many solutions with the active participation of both the political system and the people in the locality. Cần Thơ City is also the first locality in the country to support insurance costs for people living with HIV/AIDS. Counseling work before returning to the community and activities to connect localities to prepare to receive people after completing the detoxification period return to the community or carry out regularly, contributing to the good implementation of the work by localities, helping people after drug addiction change their behavior, participate in social activities, so on and so forth. On this occasion, the Drug Addiction Treatment Facility coordinated with the Life Vocational College to organize the closing ceremony of the Civil Vocational Beginner class. Currently, there are 50 trainees of the establishment who have completed and been awarded vocational elementary certificates. Responding to the program National Focus Promotion Month in 2022 of the Ministry of Industry and Trade, on the morning of December 2nd at Cần Thơ Supermarket, the City Department of Industry and Trade coordinated with relevant units to open the program with a Vietnamese goods and suburban promotion in 2022. Attending the function were Mr. Trương Việt Trường, Chairman, and Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hồng, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee. More to follow. The program Week of Vietnamese Youth and Summer Promotion in 2022 takes place from December 2nd to 4 with the participation of supermarkets, convenience stores, and business in Cần Thơ City to help Vietnamese businesses promote brand promotion, increasing the competitiveness of Vietnamese products in the market. There are about 40 OCA products, specialty and typical products of Cần Thơ City, and dozens of essential consumer goods products displayed and introduced at the stores, thereby consumers can access and purchase products and services at the most favorable prices of the year, especially those serving consumer demand during the coming Lunar New Year 2023. Association of Tourism of Mekong Delta has settled to adjust and settlement conditions and criteria to select typical tourist destinations of Mekong Delta. Accordingly, typical tourist destination in the Mekong Delta is a destination with specific tourism resources and outstanding tourism products and services of the region, including 4 types: general tourist attractions, cultural historical relics, public works, architectural works of art, national parks, ecological gardens, ecotourism zones and sports, tourist accommodation establishments, traditional trap establishments serving tourism. Each type is specified in detail, specifically the conditions for business registration certificate or establishment decision, not being administratively sanctioned to be a member of the Mekong Delta Tourism Association, meeting regulations on minimum area, infrastructure, the annual number of visitors, number of services, conditions on security and order, fire prevention and fighting, food safety and hygiene, and environmental protection. Currently, there are 43 sites recognized as typical tourist attractions in the Mekong Delta, in which Cần Thơ has 7 spots, including Karang Floating Market, Bình Thủy Communal House, Art Architectural Relic, Lung Cột Cầu Eco-Tourism Area, Mỹ Khánh Eco-Tourism Area, Ninh Kiều Quáp, Ông Đề Eco-Tourism Village, Trúc Long Phương Nam Zen Monastery. On the afternoon of December 2nd, An Giang Radio and Television Station hosted the conference to summarize Demolition Cluster No. 9 and to summarize and award the Professional Festival of Radio and Television Stations in the Southern Cluster of Hậu River in 2022. Attending the function are 7 radio and television stations including Cần Thơ, Cà Mau, Kiên Giang, Bạc Liêu, Sóc Trăng, Hậu Giang, and An Giang. To implement demolition plan in 2022, Demolition Cluster No. 9 has organized annual activities such as organizing sports festivals and strengthening youth unions. At the same time, actively participate in demolition movements launched by the Provincial People's Committee and participate in prize awards in the province, region, and industry, as well as annual national television and radio festivals. Over the London demolition, the cluster registered 1 demolition flag of the Prime Minister for the collective, 7 certificates of merit for the collective, and 14 certificates of merit for excellent individuals. Especially, the cluster organized successfully the Broadcasting Television Festival in 2022, entries in the fields of documentaries, television reports, ethnic language programs, interviews, radio reports, and radio stories. At the closing conference, the organizing board awarded 6 first prizes, 6 second prizes, and 12 third prizes to groups and individuals with the best works. On this occasion, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Lên, Director of An Giang Radio and Television Station, head of Demolition Cluster No. 9, presented the flag in rotation to leader of Cần Thơ City Radio and Television Station, the host in 2023. And now a quick check of the condition. That's all for Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on our website kênh thtpct.vn. Bye for now.